The Snowman is a movie directed by Thomas Alfredson. It was released in 2017, and I didn't go to see this in theaters. This is a movie I was actually waiting for because I saw many trailers for it. Trailers were good. In fact, the teaser trailer, which people parodied, the one that said Mr. Police and just showed a image of a snowman, people thought the Mr. Police thing was stupid, as it could have been written by a 5-year-old. But there's an inherent creepiness to it, an inherent sense of disturbing, why is this here? Who's the killer? And this is based on a Joe Nesbo novel, and Thomas Alfredson adapted this. It's his fifth or fourth directorial feature, and it's one of this guy is supposed to be a great director. He's directed all these great movies: Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, Let the Right One In. All these movies have been acclaimed. So if you went into The Snowman and you looked at his past filmography, you'd say, "Oh, this is going to be fantastic," but it's not. And in fact, what's so bad about it is it's not that type of bad that is acceptable. Oh, I see what they did wrong with it. Bad, like, bad casting, bad direction. No, none of that. It has everything right, which is the weird thing. It has excellent casting, an excellent director. The cinematography is beautiful. This movie looks great. There are some scenes that are really cool looking and made me think, what is going to happen next? Like, you show Michael Fassbender's character, Harry Hole, and yes, that's his name. I remember reading that and being like, how do I say that? Harry Hole? Harry Hole? Anyway, it's supposed to be Harry Hula because they're in another country where they have accents, but we will call him Harry Hole in the film. So yeah, it shows Michael Fassbender like waking up on a park bench, and you're supposed to assume he's drunk or something, and you're just wondering, oh, when are we going to get into this? The deepness of his character, but you never do. It just completely skims over that. It skims over the relationship with Rebecca Ferguson, who's in this with her dad. Val Kilmer's in this film in such a weird role. He goes onto a roof, I think, and screams and pees, and that's all he does. He couldn't act in the film because he was suffering from throat cancer at the time. But there's such awful choices made with his character. I'm very surprised the director cast Val Kilmer and then actually proceeded to shoot these scenes in which his mouth is completely dubbed. They cut to the back of Val Kilmer's head and then he starts speaking, so it's dubbed. It's really awful. The other bad thing about this is it feels like a crime thriller I would write because it's so disconcerted. It's trying to throw, and I've never seen films actually do this, it tries to throw these plot points at you like it's going somewhere. There's the World Cup. J.K. Simmons' character will say, oh, we're planning for the Olympics. And you're just wondering, oh, when are the Olympics going to factor into this murder mystery? It's kind of cool, but it never does. It's just there to distract you, I guess, or make you think something's going to happen. Then they're just like, fuck it, we didn't get enough shooting time to film these scenes. We'll just leave it out there completely. So that's left in the dark. And the killer reveal isn't even one of those things that's so, oh my god. It's not even a reveal that is shocking or not surprising. I mean, I saw it and I was like, oh, I see that. But the way it's done is so stupid. And there are literally whole chunks of this film that are missing. The final sequence, the final fight scene, feels like they just had an hour to shoot it and they just rushed through it. I think this film is just a product of not having enough scheduling time. I think that they completely fucked up the shoot on this film. I mean, there's no way they shot enough scenes. The director even said, I didn't get to shoot 10 to 15% of my movie. He said that himself, and it just shows. So The Snowman, ladies and gentlemen, it is a movie I'd recommend watching if you just want something to make fun of. Like The Room of crime horror novels. Not that bad, but it's up there.